Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me already, I'm Ashley and I make YouTube videos on a Sunday and a Wednesday and they go up at 6 p.m. if I'm organised, but yeah, they should be there. And also I do lifestyle, slimming world, dieting, baking sometimes when it doesn't go horribly wrong, and what's my other one I do? Shopping hauls, because we all love a good shop, don't we? So this video is kind of dating safety, online dating tips, bit of advice for people if you are doing online dating. If you followed me for a while, you know that I've been single for a few months and I have done a bit of online dating, and to be honest, it's not gone too well. But I just want to share a few stories from a while ago and a few little tips and tricks that I've learned to be safe. So first one is a story from, I don't know when this was, it was maybe last year or the year before last. I went on a date with someone a bit older than me. I would have been, I don't know, 26 at the time, and I think he was late 30s, and he was, I don't want to say too much about him because he may be watching, who knows, but this was before I did YouTube anyway. And I was new to kind of the Surrey area, I didn't really know many places, and he wanted me to meet him in a car park, in my car. We were going to meet somewhere and drive somewhere. That sounds really dodgy. We were going to go meet somewhere and then go for a drink. We're going to drive for a drink. That's what we were doing. So I went to meet him and I found this place, and I had to drive about 40 minutes to get to it. I think it was like outside of Guildford somewhere. I've never been back, so I have no idea. And I got there and I texted him and I was like, I'm here. And then he pulled up in his car and was like, I'm here. And then he said, do you want to follow me in your car, or do you want to just come and get in my car? So I went, I'll just come and get in your car. Don't do that. That is not safe. I shouldn't have done that. I've never met this guy before. Anything could have happened. Thankfully it didn't. And I always, this is my big tip, which I think I've said before, always let someone know who you're meeting, where you're meeting them, what time you think you're going to be back, and send a little message throughout. Charlotte, I'm sure I definitely text Charlotte this day and said, right, I probably was on the phone to her on the way there, and I was like, right, I'm meeting this guy at this time, this place. Not that she was close by, but I always let someone know, because then if anything does happen, heaven forbid, if anything does happen, someone knows where you are, and if you're not picking up, they can kind of sort things out. I don't know, whatever. Hopefully no one's going to get murdered on a date, and no one's going to meet anyone horrible. So anyway, so I went and got in this guy's car and off we went, and we drove to this place, and this place was shut, so we had to go to another place for a drink, and we both got a soft drink because we were both driving obviously, and it was quite, I think it was like, I don't know, like lunchtime, but we weren't eating, we were just going for drinks, and we were getting on really well. And I don't know whether I liked him or not, I can't remember. That is not even the point of the story. So then we sit and chat for a few hours. I have a few Diet Cokes, he has a few orange juices. And then we get back in his car and off we go through these country roads in the middle of nowhere. And he said, right now, he turned to me and said, Ashley, I've had a really nice time, but now I'm going to take you to a remote place and murder you. And me being me, just went, that's all right. I had a lovely time, so it doesn't matter. I mean, for all I know, he could have been deadly serious. And here's me just being so like laid back, which I'm not laid back, but I was just like, okay, well, nice knowing you. And that, I mean, that is not really good. And luckily, I'm still here. He didn't murder me. He actually gave me a bit of a snug in the car. But that was that. And yeah, that's not safe. Don't do that. Don't let strangers get in your car. Don't go in strangers' cars. Always meet in a place, not a remote place, a busy place with lots of people around. Let someone know where you are, who you're with, all that jazz like that I just said. But yeah, definitely don't do that. Then another one was a bit more recently. Oh, went blurry then, didn't I? Another one was a bit more recently, and they said, I was going to meet them in Reigate, but I was a bit funny about going into a bar on my own because I didn't really know. I don't really like doing that. I'd rather meet someone either outside or whatever. So he said, let me know your address and I'll just come and get you on the way past in an Uber. So I went, before I get, I need to stop taking it, like, I need to be more serious about things, because I went, just let me know you're not a murderer before I give you my address. And he was like, no, I'm not a murderer. And I just went, okay then. I gave him the address. And anyway, he texted me and was like, right, I'll be 10 minutes. I'm getting an Uber now. So I was like, okay. And then he texted me again and said 2 minutes away. So I got my jacket on, got my keys, got everything, walked downstairs and out the door. As I walk out the door, an Uber pulls around the corner, and I thought, God, that is good timing. This guy was going to be in the taxi, obviously. So let's just say he's called Stephen. Just example, obviously made up name. So say Stephen's going to be in this taxi. So the Uber pulls around the corner. I get in and I was like, great timing. It's like a film. Got in and I sat down and I'm thinking, I went, hiya. And there was Stephen was not in this taxi. And I was like, and then it pulls away. And I went, hang on. Whose Uber is this? And he said, Michael. This is another made up name. I can't remember the guy who was meant to be. I went, oh no, I'm in the wrong one. And he was like, oh, okay. So off I had to get out of this Uber. Just as I get out, another one pulls around the corner with Stephen in it. Stephen gets out of the car and looks at me and goes, what are you doing over there? And I had to walk towards him, go, well, hi. I went, oh, just got in the wrong Uber. Well, that's how you break the ice, isn't it? Go and get in the wrong bloody Uber. So that just had me in fits of giggles. He was probably thinking, what the hell? Who is this girl? And she's a bit crazy. But yeah, that's my two little stories. One nearly possibly getting murdered and one getting in the wrong Uber, which I suppose really getting in the wrong Uber isn't too bad, because they're licensed drivers, they're fine. But that's that. So yeah, my safety tips: always meet in a place where there's people about. Always let your friend know where you're going, who you're going with, what time. Maybe send them a picture to say, look, this is the man if anything happens. Just be careful. Just be careful. You know, there are a lot of probably weird and scary people out there. And we've got to just look after ourselves, haven't we, really? And yeah. So that's that is my little video, my little story time video. I am going to do a few more story time videos, because I've realised actually that I've got quite a few funny stories to tell. Quite a lot of funny things have happened to me, especially over the last few months, or even as a child. So tune in for them, and yeah, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. And if you can think of anything, or if you can think of any more safety tips or any sort of online dating things, just put it in the comments below and I'd love to read them. Right, mwah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.